Hey everybody and welcome to my stream. How is everybody doing? Hang on. I gotta just please. There was something about 4 minutes. Okay. Hello. Hi, Snow Gamer. How are ya? Right now, DD Live Studios is currently live right now, since Billberry did a community post that I just read right now. I wish I can show comments, but I have to pay extra. So I'm good what I have. But yeah. Get some water. To this stream, I'm taking a nice cold shower. It's been hot all day. Anyways. No, that's not what I meant. So. Let's pull them up. Going incognito. Since I can't do it on my phone. Well. Alright, buddy. Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Tired. I've been walking in the park.
Really?
Yeah, it's good exercise, but it gets tired every once in a while. So, I've been finding out that one of the deity cores are thinking that you are a Satanist worshipper, which there is no proof or evidence. Like,
what's funny about it is that they are saying this because you know how Loki has his horns, so people would think that, oh, it's a demon. It's Satan. No, Satan actually does not have horns. He's actually just an angel without light. That's what he is. But humans, throughout the years, humans have portrayed him as a half man, half goat type of image. But what he actually looks like is just an angel without light. So he has no horns, he has no hooves, he has feathered wings in ash color. It's like a volcanic ash color. And basically that's how he looks like. Now, to tell you the truth, I don't know how he really looks like, and I don't want to know how he really looks like, but a lot of people have portrayed him that he's just this goat guy. He's not a goat. He's just an angel without light. All demons are all angels without light. We just put those images to struck fear into people type thing. But in reality, they're not ugly. They're just angels without light. So the Loki that I have on my profile picture is the Loki from Marvel, which is portrayed by Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah, but he's also like the main villain in Avengers.
Yeah, well now he's gonna be the main hero now.
Yeah.
Because he controls Now, hey, Majin Buu. That's what I'm gonna call you. Majin Buu. So, he is live streaming right now with terrible quality.
Oh boy.
It's legit on my phone. To tell you the truth, I am wearing $10 Sonic headphones. And you guys can hear me really nicely. And I got these at Ross.
So
Yo.
these called think that you're a devil worshiper?
No, his supporters are calling me a Satan worshiper because of the Loki profile picture. And my user.
For example, either it could be Karma Revenge 2.0 or just Stanley. It could be either which that may have called her that.
Yeah, because
They don't.
put
Oh my god, they don't know Marvel.
I guess not. I guess they don't. They've been living under a rock. Okay.
Just like mine, they thought mine was an evil, dark entity. It was like, oh, he worships the devil. I was like, because of my profile. They was like, do y'all know who this is? It's like, oh, that's Lucifer, and I'm like, are y'all freaking dumb? It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
And if they think of my profile picture like, oh, who is he? Is he from hell? Because if so, he might be a demon. And I'm like, no, Doomslayer is the killer of all demons, and all of hell fear him. He is just one man.
I was like, I even know that because I watched the Rock version, the Rock Doom, even though it was the worst movie I ever seen.
Actually, Doom
Don't
Annihilation.
want to watch it again.
Actually, Doom Annihilation was the worst. Because all that they have in Doom Annihilation is a female protagonist. Like, bruh, what is this? A rip-off version of Aliens? Like, put in a real Doom guy or a real Doom Slayer to make it as a better Doom movie, and put in the demons from the game in that movie, and so it would be better. Like, for that one Doom movie that featured The Rock, it had a Pinky Demon and a Hell Knight, and of course
that's what I was talking about. That's the one that I'm talking about. The one with The Rock. I didn't like.
That's wow.
It was just it was the graphics for me because during the '90s, graphics wasn't the biggest thing.
Hey, Jurassic Park broke the box office.
Yeah, and Doom was supposed to be second, but then it fell off because of the whole graphics.
Yeah, like the whole thing was like Doom 3.
Because it was supposed to be just like how they wanted like the game, but then it messed, and then Resident Evil came out and it took over.
So I will show you from my standpoint. I will show my community post of what I did. They're still claiming that I'm a so-called narcissist, and they don't know what a narcissist really is. Apparently.
Well, I'm the only one that does.
They think that what I'm doing is just narcissism, and I'm like, you don't even know what a narcissist is, and now they're accusing me for plagiarizing a definition of narcissism, even though I put the link right under the meaning of narcissism. So, to basically say, hey, this is where I got it from, this is the resource. Apparently, and they're saying, oh, you're copying, you're plagiarizing, and I'm like, can you chill already?
Well, to me, I think they're like they say that you have a excess interest or admiration of themselves. Like, bruh, it's actually
Mm-hmm.
them that are the narcissist, not you. Like, I was
So,
called a narcissist by Dallswood, and I mean, I'm like, why am I a narcissist? I was giving you proven facts.
so it's that they are that dumb. Okay, that's kind of pretty much what I'm saying.
Of course. Also, no, you're not late, Tara. You're actually here early or on time. Who knows?
So Didi responded to this where Neon was here yesterday. And I said, it's funny that this is the only thing you responded. So you've proven my point, Mr. False Prophet. Because he only responded what is from Neon Roblox. So you're proving my point that you sent him there. You sent him onto my live stream. So,
Not only that, but putting this child in grave danger.
yep.
Like, I just can't believe he just commit endangerment on a child.
So I told him, you do realize how stupid you are getting, right? Calling me a Satan worshiper over a Marvel character and a deity from Norse mythology. Loki's horns are symbolic in the MCU, especially in their games. You are dumb as fuck, bro. You let Didi belittle other Christians by using the Bible as a weapon to the point of making them unalive. You're all pedophiles. Period.
Of course, and it's wrong.
So, if Karma really wanted to like leave me alone, then you would have said, okay, I'm just gonna leave you alone. But if you're not gonna tell me anything, I'm just gonna continue going after you. So I told him I worship God. My profile picture is Loki, the god of stories, as well as the god of mischief. I don't worship Satan in any way, shape, or form. The Loki on my profile picture is also from Marvel. It seems that you live under a rock. The narcissist is you, and all you are doing is I fucked up here. Is the reason a lot of Christians are leaving the religion. Goodbye, mortal, and goodbye, fake ass Christian. Yes, the runes here means goodbye. So they
I
probably
see.
think that I'm a witch because I use these are runes. So Norse pagans will use runes, for example, like to worship the gods that they're worshiping for, and stuff like that, but they don't use it for spells. They just use it just basically for certain things.
That is obviously strange, because as a gamer myself, I usually play Quake that have these somewhat runes that are likely in those type of symbols.
Yeah.
Like if they ever think that if I was committing something that involves those symbols, I would say no, it's not. It's just a game. Why should it be part of
Yeah.
it? Like it's just
They literally did the exact same thing like with my background, because my background basically has like a angel layer from my old gaming channel, which was like basically it was like, it was kind of a similar of Chris Angel, which was, his background had a fallen angel. And everybody's like, "Oh, he's a I knew he was worshiping the devil," and I'm like, "What?"
I mean, I have the game Get Out of Hell, so
I'm like, I never worshiped the devil. Like, I'm like, I never worshiped Satan because that never recommended my family's house.
exactly. Because for one thing, the devil's a liar, and that's who Devi is, along with Karma's Revenge, or Stanley.
And I'm like, I asked Devi, I was like, when the last time I ever used God in my live stream? He's like, you swear? And I'm like, yeah, that's God in vain. But have I ever, I said, every single time you get on live, you always put smoking that Jesus get your pack on.
That's wrong. That's wrong.
Very.
That is wrong. So, like right here, I said, oh my God, read below. A narcissist is an individual who exhibits an excessive focus on themselves and a strong need for admiration, often accompanied by a lack of empathy of others. And then I have the link right here.
Yeah.
Just because I copy and paste doesn't mean I'm just plagiarizing. I'm covering my ass by using a link. That's how it works.
Exactly. I'm like, so you're basically getting judged based off the character.
Yeah.
I was like, so I had to educate a freaking minor.
No, you're good, Tara.
No, he came to my Discord and was like, am I a desert worshiper because of my profile? I said, do you know, do you like anime? He's like, yes, this is a anime character. They're like, have you not heard of Yu-Gi-Oh? I said, every 90s kid know Yu-Gi-Oh.
I have the cards.
Also,
I
hi.
was like,
Oh,
I was
hi.
like, bro, this dude is dumb.
Hold on. I want to say this first. Karma most likely might be possibly Stanley Bell or someone who they call Mississippi. It's one of them. You guys know who Stanley Bell is, Predator who rubbed feces on himself. And I want to say this. I don't know how. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I don't know how retarded Jannar is. He calling you satanic because of Loki?
Yes.
No, his supporters, Karma and Stanley, are claiming that.
So probably the same people. So let's just say Stanley Bell. Listen. Okay. I'm gonna say something. I'm a Christian, okay? And I have studied everything that goes against Christian as well, so I know what's against it. I know how to do black magic. I know what it is to, well, I know what Satanism is. Fuck, hold on. If Stanley, if you
Calm down.
literally, if you don't know shit about Satanism, just don't talk. That's the runes and everything that it's Loki standing for is for another thing that is not Satanism. It's Norse mythology.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. And you can call me Satan. You cannot call me Satanist after this, because if something hasn't happened to you right out of nowhere, and if I haven't done any hex on you, it's because I don't. It goes against everything I stand for. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
I just want to say that I'm playing Security Breach, not Security Breach. Fuck, Help Wanted 2 right now.
You're
You're good, bro. You good.
I was gonna look up a tutorial, so because I don't know how to beat this thing, and I stumbled upon your stream. All right. Hope you guys are having fun.
Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
All right.
We're
See you
chilling.
guys soon.
So, yeah. Oh no, they already call me Demon Girl and Witch.
And
So,
they basically crucified me as a devil follower because I mainly be on her live, and I'm like, we're mainly chill. We never had a talk about devils.
Exactly.
We mainly talk about what is like. She mainly asked what was with my profile, and I was like, one, because Yugi Moto was, a pharaoh, and I consider myself like not like a god, but like a pharaoh, and I wanted to be a dark character.
Oh, there he goes.
So I wanted to be like a villain, because Majin was more like a menace. So I was like, why not be an evil villain? And Yugi Moto was an evil villain before he became a hero. Because during the 90s, yes, Yugi Moto was a villain. So I was like, all right, if you consider me a villain, then I'm going to join a villain group.
let me look up for Loki on this.
And that's when I went on a post and said, "These are my members of my group." I had Goddess, Terra, Inverno, Bilberry, Slayer, and I was trying to find you, Doom.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll show you guys who is the real Loki outside of the MCU. The Loki from the actual mythology, he has red hair and golden horns. So he is actually far more dangerous than the
Hello.
Marvel variant.
Yeah.
So for example, in Loki's story, Loki did kill Balder. Balder was one of the most favorited gods in the Norse mythology. Then Loki was punished by Odin, and Odin locked Loki up in chains under a snake where it was dripping venom on his face. I'm telling you, Norse mythology is very, very, very interesting because the stories of different deities is actually very, very nice to learn about. So let me show the actual Loki. And then I don't worship Loki, but I have respect. I have respect for him, just like how I have respect with God himself. It's mutual respect, not to disrespect type thing, because I do believe that there's other deities out there that they can do harm to people if you
Exactly.
disrespect them. So let me present.
And also for me, I don't even worship in the Doomslayer. He's just a character. He's just one man that fights off against the forces of hell. Like, every demon is afraid of him, and for some odd reason, he just kills him because he's protecting humanity. All because of his rabid deity that got killed during the
Give me a
invasion.
second.
Just respect him just as an icon or character by still worshiping God. I mean, and I also pray for my family, even though I do. Also, hi, Amir, too.
Oh yeah, I'm back. Sorry. So,
Welcome back.
so this is the actual Loki from the mythology, not the Marvel version. If
Yeah,
they're trying to claim that I'm a devil worshiper over this, they need to educate themselves even better.
yeah, it just makes it so wrong of them to say that type of stuff.
Didi fell asleep on his live stream. That is against YouTube TOS.
Yeah, it just looks like he's not saying a word. That's funny.
So legit, wow. Just wow.
Uh-huh.
Give me a second. Sorry. I live in a house full of people, so they will interrupt me.
Yeah.
Let's see. Again, Didi still needs to leash his supporters away from me.
Yeah, he needs a reality check.
So I'm kind of like checking around games.
All right.
So it's true that Stanley grabbed poo and rub it all over to himself and send it to a minor.
That's pretty sick.
That's don't do chimpanzees do. And I'm not
Maybe.
saying that by his race or anything. The chimpanzees, if you get them annoyed enough, they legit grab their feces and throw it at people. Like I've seen videos.
I would not want to do that because that'd be nausea-inducing.
Let's go. Do you realize how many bacteria are in feces?
Like a lot.
Especially E. coli.
Yeah.
So that kind of upsetted myself.
Yeah.
That's disgusting. That's
Yeah.
disgusting. Imagine going live and then all you do is just fall asleep. That's for TikTok.
Uh-huh.
If you're gonna do that, go on TikTok. Even Twitch doesn't allow that. Twitch does not allow that. They don't allow they don't allow that. I don't know about the jacuzzi parts because I can still find jacuzzi live streams around. So that's kinda out of the question. So I know that's been jumping like 1 to 0 viewer, but I really don't care about viewership. All I care is about chit-chatting with my friends on stream. So sorry, that's my Discord kind of blowing off. I have a new server opening in July 31st. It's gonna be a gaming community. Of course, no pedophiles allowed. It's gonna be a whole community where we're gonna have like different games, and then we're gonna basically like train you for certain games.
Mm-hmm.
Like for example, you want training on Fortnite. We're gonna ask you what gun you want to practice on, um, or what kind of editing styles you want to work on. You know, could be like door edits, phone edits. It's not door edits. It's called wall edits. My bad. Um, floor edits, or anything like that type thing. So on other games, we will basically just like train you out to give you tips how to do this or how to beat the level, or just all that type of stuff. So
Yeah, I have this funny thought in my head. Like, even if any DD cultist would ever say anything to you, imagine if Keith David from who did Tales in the Hood 2, he would be like,
Yeah.
"Welcome to hell, motherfucker." he would just say it to all the cultists, and they'll just be taken away by demons.
I mean, I did call Stanley out. So I was in Autumn's live stream, and
Yeah.
Stanley was in the chat. So I said, "Oh no, here comes Stanley Bell, the air freshener slayer." I had to. Because it's harmful if you inhale air fresheners, or if you put them on your ear or all over your body. It's harmful for you. But like, seeing the dude's face, it's and when he opens his mouth, it's like a black hole. It's just gonna suck you right in.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
Like no human being does that shit. No. Unless if you're in a mental asylum,
Yeah.
which he needs to go there. So it's right now, I will show this up. Stanley Bell made a community post about you. Dude. Look at that. Legit, he made this about you. Look at that. Look at that god awful Photoshop.
Yeah. That is, bruh. The only bad little clown is you, Stanley.
And then he has a picture of Inverto right here.
Bro, he is just doing illegal stuff right now.
Then he made one. He called me a bitch. That really doesn't bother me. And he's like, he thinks that I'm crying. I'm not. I'm just having fun.
And then he's doing that to me.
Yeah. Did he just dox Steve?
Yeah, that is ungodly. A FNAF player. That is just ungodly to do stuff.
I don't think that's Steve.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever that.
Like,
Yeah, of course he's.
he has this vendetta against you.
Revenge, but out of Mississippi. Like, who is Mississippi? I don't know.
Mississippi is supposed to be Karma's revenge, is what people are claiming.
Yeah.
So he has a vendetta against me, and it's superly funny.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying this. He even has something against Bilberry as well, and I'm like,
Huh.
So still, like almost his entire community post is basically almost all about me.
I guess he doesn't
And
know that
then
we enjoy life just outside the box.
he keeps bringing Leviticus a lot of times.
Yeah, he is just trying to break everything and just use every Bible verse like a weapon.
See,
He
that's
just
the
has
only
no
one he
shame.
responded.
Yeah, exactly. Like, DJ, you're the one that's been throwing neon, so one of these days, it's just gonna be like you're just gonna throw that child under the bus. That's really, really ungodly of you, DD.
Oh yeah. So in this video down here, I know it's Zexio's video, but this guy in the front, this guy, is actually one of my friends. He hates Didi. And he was promoting Zexio at the time. So I'm like, hey, it's fun by me, I guess. And then in his server, I do have evidence against Didi as well.
Yeah.
So you tell me. Oh, hey Slayer, how are you? Clown is kind of too nice for him. So I will say that he's pretty much a non-existent fake-ass Christian. Okay, he ain't got the pearls to face me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me a second.
And okay. Oh. Oh man, this is just already becoming boring now ever since my return from the walk in the park. Like, I do apologize if it's all silent. It was taking me until Goddess of Mischief makes her return. So, I'm just gonna see what else is new. Oh, look at that.
Okay, I'm back. So sorry. Somebody needed something. I'm sorry. But I am back. I also came with a refill of my water. Oh, how to do this? Oh, with authority? Oof. Well, I am back. Oh my god, Discord. Go away, Discord. Okay. I am back. I am drinking way too much water. So, where's Jim? Oh, I thought you died.
No, I'm still here. I'm just looking at some funny shit on the internet.
Oh, you're good. But I did come.
Yeah.
I was dealing with something. So I spilled some water on this thing. Oh well, at least the water gets more respect than Stanley does.
Yeah.
So, Beauty Life Studios is just sleeping on his thing. So, you know what I call sleeping streams? So,
What's that?
I call sleeping streams AFK XP type thing. Why I call it like that? Because you're sleeping and the stream continues going, gaining the hours and hours, and then the more hours you do, the more profit brings in onto your account.
Yeah.
So, and then at the same time your viewer is watching ads, so that's bringing profit. It's a lazy way to earn profit on social media.
Yeah.
It's a lazy way. And he's not even live anymore. Like, legit. He also threatened Bilberry.
Good grief.
Yeah. And I'm like, that's not the first time, because he did a suicide threat towards all of us on one of his he proclaimed saying that you were abusing your son. You're too chill.
Yeah.
I don't think you would even do that. You are a great person. So I don't get why he said that. And now he's just making up things now. That's legit making up things to make himself look better. That's a narcissist. Oh my lord. Yeah. Oh, it's just the Steve live stream. So I was on Autumn's live stream and she came out and said that she slept with a minor in 2019 or 2020. And by the tone of her voice, it sounded like a bait trap. She was like being all sad all the time, and then towards the end when Rev is in the live stream, Savannah was in the chat, and I learned something new about Savannah. Savannah apparently has these baby dolls that they look so real, and calls them after, many infants' deaths. So basically, the names that she uses for these dolls are many names from dead infants. And if you're a mom who recently lost your child and you get a doll that represents the child that you lost as a coping thing, I have no problem. But if you have an obsession over the doll and putting dead infants' names on the doll, you have a problem. So
It's messed up.
I understand, like, for mothers who go through that paternal depression, and it's fine if they use a doll to cope with the depression for them to heal again. But to do what Savannah's doing, that's disgusting. Legit. The video that I saw that Savannah posted, I legit thought that was a real infant. Because it looks so real.
Bruh.
And then when I looked at it further, I'm like, oh my god, that's a doll. It's like those synthetic dolls that they look real. That shocked me in a way. I'm like, because me and my mom worked as phlebotomists together once, and we've been in memory care units of assisted living, and it's a horror show in there. Okay, I did see a old lady with a infant doll. So it's like, it kind of reminds me of that. It's like an obsession, like possessive over the doll type thing. And I'm like, you just reminded me of that one incident. People are weird, bro. People are weird.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just looking at funny stuff again.
You're good. I didn't know I was that boring. You're fine. Billberry, you want to join in? It's up to you. Inverter was here earlier.
There it is, literally up ahead. Stop.
Why is Didi targeting you again?
No, I'm
You
just
don't
gonna
want to say the word. I mean, if you want, you can say the word here. I don't care.
I just read like when Mr. Aziz was doing it. Vodka! No, stop! Vodka, you're late, man! Always late!
Right? Why won't you say the word? You should say the word. So
Vodka!
come up here.
No, stop!
You shouldn't feel.
Hello.
You
Hello.
shouldn't
Hello.
feel. You shouldn't feel suicidal. You shouldn't let Didi get to you like this.
No, because then he's gonna use that against you.
Mm-hmm.
If you mention stuff like that, don't mention it like in public.
He's most likely just gonna use that as a way that I'm saying that to you, and it's not true. He already did it with Honey's.
They just stupid. They don't know what they're talking about, and they just think they're dancing and all like.
I'm sorry, the AI video that you did, Billberry, that still makes me laugh.
The what?
The AI video that you did?
The tomorrow one?
No, the one that you kind of show them eating and dancing.
Oh yeah, the AI. Yeah, that's very funny. I did that like what, last month maybe.
It came up as my recommended, and I'm like, let me see this. And when I saw it, I just started laughing. You shouldn't basically, because I kind of fight that every day. Fight those thoughts every day. You shouldn't let him get to you to that point. And you know that that's a cowardless way to solve your problem. You're stronger than this. Don't let those thoughts win.
Parker! No, stop!
I'll be alright.
If you need anything, you know where to find me. I will never let a friend choose that path. I lost 2 friends due to that, and I will not lose another. So I will bring up the thing. Oh, he is still alive. Is he?
Who?
Didi?
Yeah.
No, not anymore. It's 13 minutes ago. Anyways, that's not what I'm here for.
Don't mind me laughing. Stop. Parker!
Alright, I'm gonna
No, stop!
right here. Just for this stream. Oh, hang on. I'm just gonna leave it there. He can say if it's copyright or not, it really isn't. It's a community post.
No, it's them that started this whole shit, not you. You were just
No,
minding your own business.
They're saying that I worship Satan because of my Loki profile picture and my username.
Oh my god, is everybody like a fan of like Marvel Loki? Just a Satan worshiper? you don't know what you're talking about, Stanley. We know you come with revenge because you first of all, why would you use this account and then your main account to freaking beef on Ugar or Goddess of Mischief? Well, because you're pretty much the same person. Both you and Commerce Revenge are the same person. You cannot hide it, dude. We know how you. This is how you act.
Mhm. So
And I'm pretty sure Didi knows that's your account too, so you don't get spotted. So
I don't know. These people don't know what Marvel even is. They've been living under a rock, I guess.
Sure.
You're good. I'm Christian slash Norse because I'm a bit trying to do both because I'm studying Norse. So the thing that
I'm part Christian and part Muslim.
yeah,
that don't make no sense. Either you're Christian or Muslim, or you can have like both of the ideals into your own religion. But like,
My family is basis of all my basically my family.
Muslim and Christian are not races; they're religions. Like I understand. Like maybe your father's Muslim or maybe your mother's Christian.
Yeah, my mother's Christian, and my dad is a Muslim. So,
but that's fine. That's fine. It's good that you have like bi-religious parents.
Doom is over here giggling like a little bitch.
Vodka. No, stop.
They're too scared to show their faces up here.
Oh, I know.
Because they know they're gonna get smoked.
Especially Stanley. Stanley has big balls for like
air fresheners.
for like going on his community post and like ranting at people and venting at people, and then he has little tiny balls when it comes to like people trying to get him to join their stream, including DD. Y'all, you both Stanley and DD, y'all both have small PPNs.
And Ethan, stop sending me friend requests on Discord. Like after you call me the N-word, I'm not.
Stop.
Hey, guess what? A little bird. A little bird told me it was actually small.
Damn. Ethan is still trying to friend you?
But because I looked at my Discord and it was like, hey, you have a friend request, and then it was him, and I'm like, I declined it.
But he keeps sending it.
Basically, and I basically texted him on Instagram, and I'm like, if you're not gonna give me an apology, I'm not hearing anything from your mouth.
Good. Be straightforward against him.
I was straightforward because I'm like, the only time we're gonna talk unless you apologize for calling me the N-word.
Right.
No, stop.
I said until then, I don't want nothing to do with you. He's like, well, I got a lot of info. I'm like, I don't care.
Just apologize.
He's like, I thought we was friends. I was like, friends come and go.
Damn.
I said you was cool. I said you were cool until you called me the N-word. And when I told everybody about it, they asked me what was my decision. I told them I was done with them.
Right.
Stop.
And then you went on. Alpha Wolf's live stream while she tried to fake expose saying that I was married, and I never been married in my life. I never had a marriage license.
Right.
I don't even have a ring on my finger because if I was married, I wouldn't be with Terry.
We might have a couple visitors here. By viewers.
Because I'm like, show a picture that I literally that I'm married. You will not see not one. You can go through my Instagram, you can go through my face, you can go through any social media. I don't have where I was married.
Right. Well,
Like her fat
Carla,
ass
what do you
needed to say.
say for yourself? Sorry.
So I basically told Alpha Man, I was like, keep my name out your mouth. And then Ethan want to be like, oh, he betrayed me. I thought he was a friend of me. And when Goddess and everybody was attacking me, he wasn't defending. I'm like, nobody wasn't even attacking you.
No one was.
I'm like, I basically I'm like, one, nobody was attacking you. We gave you the opportunity to talk. You decided to go off. That's why they kicked you and not kicked me out. You got mad because I didn't say anything. I literally said, if you get on, I'm not going to say anything. You had an opportunity to put your claim in. You didn't want to do that. Then when I got on the live and I told you I was going to get on live with someone, I said, once you get on live, be cool. If she asked why you here, just say you was here for me. She would have said, okay, cool, as long as you didn't start anything. Then you started something, then I had to freaking handle you.
Right. So
I say, you want to talk bad about me? You want me to break up with Tara because because she didn't want to be friends with you. I'm like, that's the most dumbest reason for me to break up with her.
Yeah, that's some BS right there.
That's like me breaking up with her because she ate my last Oreo cookie. Like, yeah, we're over. You ate my cookie.
Speak your truth, man. Speak your truth.
I'm just speaking my facts. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Speak your truth.
Like,
you have the right to.
Didi just jealous because the fact that she chose me.
Yeah, he is. I can tell you, he's very, 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 very jealous. I've never seen him jealous of the fact that his ex is now dating you. One of his ex-friends. I've never seen his reaction, but I bet you it's priceless.
Wow, he got low tier God, and he think that's him. That is low tier God. One of the worst toxic YouTubers in history. And low tier God is a racist too.
Vodka.
There's no way this dude's a boxer.
What did he boxing for?
I don't know. For air fresheners?
For the air freshener world heavyweight champion?
Yeah, because he got caught. Like, apparently he ate an air freshener.
Wasn't it this video? It was this video, wasn't it? Oh my god. For education.
I'm just getting mauled to death by large saber-tooths.
Ew, man.
What the?
2 bears and 2 large
Hey,
saber-tooths.
yo. Why he look like Will Smith?
I thought
Why
you
he
were
like?
talking about like the car air freshener.
Why he look like Will Smith on crack?
I thought you were talking about like the car air freshener, not an actual Febreze. Oh my god,
Yeah.
he could have killed himself by eating that.
Oh my god.
No, stop.
Hey,
Well, that's
yo.
that's what I'm just gonna say. That's what he gets for being a predator. That's what he gets. And he's
Why
a dumbass.
are you doing it to your
that's my
ear?
favorite scent too. That's my favorite scent too.
Bruh. Nasty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this. He should have just.
Bro. Damn it. Bro, I'm destroyed.
And I know one word. Disgusting.
Bro, I don't want to
Those
eat no
the
more.
bears.
From now on, I
Damn,
would never buy
no saber.
Febreze.
Damn snow saber.
I'm not buying no
bear.
Febreze. I'm not buying no air freshener.
I still buy the air freshener. I like the
No,
cranberry,
no.
the
After what I
cranberry.
just saw, no.
Nah, I'm still buying it. I'm telling you, I'm not truly disgusted, but like, I'm not saying I like it. It's nasty, but that's what he freaking gets when he listens to people.
Like,
That's how he got in this freaking predicament, because he listens to people when they say like, "Oh, do this." Well, I'm pretty sure they sent him death threats, which is kind of messed up. But like,
he shoved
Clay Party or
Febreze
whoever the
up his
motherfuckers
ass,
are,
bro.
what they did was messed up. I know, like, they should have made him done something like less worse than actually poisoning him to death. But he could have just not listened to them. Same as Queen and War. Could have never listened to these people, but no. These people are stupid, and they will believe anything that Modi and his little posse will say. Just gonna say that.
I'm just. My brain just said game over. So.
Bro, my brain is hurting,
damn.
bro.
Good damn, dragon in the skies. Where you at? Where
I
you at?
mean, look at Loki's face right now.
Someone shot me with an arrow. Shot my horse with an arrow. I'm just trying to get some iron ore. Well, I'll be damned.
So Karma and some other cultists think that I am a devil worshipper due to my Loki profile picture and my username. There is
I don't think that's only it. It's because you like speak with the talk and you have like an altar, which they think is a demon or some shit.
Are you serious?
Probably. I'm that's a theory. I'm not.
Oh,
Okay. It's a theory. Like
it's not just that.
They attacking somebody with a disability, and they want to say that we protect people with disabilities.
Yes, karma's revenge.
No, y'all fucking don't. Eat fireball, bitch. Eat fireball.
So it's like I just love Norse mythology. So sometimes I will write in runes due to the altar. The altar will speak in fluent Icelandic and I will not understand it. So I legit have to get a translator to fully understand what my altar is saying. So I have a website where it can help me translate of what he's saying. Now, but there is sometimes I will
What?
use Nordic
Ah,
runes.
Taking that with one hit.
I will take Nordic runes and put them in sentences and wait till see if people can figure it out because
Stop moving.
Google's not gonna translate it because it's runes. So yeah.
Mm.
He pulled pork chops out of the refrigerator. Aren't Christians
go.
not supposed to eat pigs?
Wait, what?
Look at what Junko put in the chat.
Hold on, give me a sec.
Don't worry, because his cultists are using my real name.
Yeah, apparently in Leviticus, which apparently where it says like where you can't be gay, no homo. It says nope, you cannot eat hot dogs, corn dogs, pepperoni pizza, pork chops. Nope, you can't eat that because Christianity is literally a type of Judaism. Just with like a Messiah, and Judaism doesn't have a Messiah.
Oh man.
But yeah. Fuck you took me by surprise.
Don't worry, I have been called so many names throughout my social media career that I'm not surprised I've been called these type of things because I do get attacked by actual fake Christians on TikTok just because I wear a mask on my face.
It's mind-boggling.
And then they try to accuse that I'm part of her devil worship, and I'm like, what? I do not worship none of that.
I don't worship.
I don't even worship.
So them saying that it's legit just putting out misinformation out there.
I mean, I go to a Mormon church, but it's not a devil worship. It's just straight. It's just Christianity. The only reason I'm doing
what
it,
church?
it's a
Mormon.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Yeah, you're not Christian. You're Mormon. That's a different type of Christianity.
I'm not a Mormon. I just go there.
Why do you go there?
Because that's for me, just to so I don't have a.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I would recommend not going back there anymore. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but like
I don't.
Mormons are like really, really bad people.
I don't go there like every week like they want me to. I was only there just to. I just give people.
I'm gonna be very blunt with you. I'm gonna be very blunt. Mormons is basically a type of cult. Literally, they have like the little cult leader that's in heaven. That whatever his name is from like the 70s.
Yeah, Joseph Smith and all that. I don't even believe it. I just don't even pay attention. Every time they do the sermon, I'm mainly on my phone.
Regular man.
Every time I go to church, I literally just be on my phone because they talk so much to the point I'll fall asleep. I'm like, I would rather watch Law and Order than hear
Where's the
testimony.
goddamn mine? I'm trying to find the mine in this place so I can find some iron.
Like I don't go door to door like they want me to. I don't do that because I live in a hood. I live in a black neighborhood, and I do not do that.
Mostly in
maybe
black neighborhood, they got
something.
the Jehovah Witness. A lot of
I don't even do Jehovah.
A lot of, especially in my town, there's like a giant Jehovah Witness, but they don't really call themselves Jehovah Witness. They call themselves like, how do I explain it?
So, Karma, if you try to do
Mother Mary Church or some shit, like I don't know what they call themselves. It's something Mother Mary something. I might have to
Karma,
look in Google and see it.
Yeah.
if you dare to disrespect the deity of Loki, and I'm telling you that this is a god of mischief, trickery, and lies, alright? This guy can do legit pranks on you that it will be just out of nowhere, okay? If you disrespect this deity, go sign yourself a tombstone because you'll be pretty much done.
Exactly.
Deities are not the type of things to be messed with. So
No.
I am watching you. If you do disrespect this certain god, don't come crying to me to get him off of you because one, I don't know how to get a deity off you, so that's kind of your problem and your issue.
Oh god, there's a werewolf in here.
The reason why is because Loki has visited me by...
There's a werewolf in there.
So Loki visited me.
I don't think I want to let it out. There's a werewolf in there.
What's good, everybody?
Oh my.
Well,
Oh, hey
so-
there, FNAF player.
There's a werewolf in there. I don't want to.
Also, nice icon.
Hi,
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Mariah.
No problem.
So Loki has visited me as a snake in the backyard. I'm not kidding. It was a cute little snake. I approached it. It didn't attack me. It slithered away. I know that Karma's gonna say, oh, Satan visited you. No.
Guessing I missed out on a lot then, huh?
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, of course I did. Oh well.
Please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. Is he gonna hurt me? He's gonna hurt me. Oh shit. I killed. I had to kill the werewolf. He was gonna kill me. I had to. Yeah. My legs are a little shaky.
Okay, that's
He's
enough
a
warning.
werewolf. I think.
So basically, they're gonna say, "Oh, that's the devil that visited." No, I know that in the Book of Genesis it speaks about a snake being on a tree that tricked
Adam and Eve.
Adam and Eve, to eat a fruit from the tree of knowledge. I do know
Where's
that.
the damn cave?
But there's, in other cultures, snakes are actually symbolic. In Norse mythology, snake is symbolic to Loki or Jörgermunger, aka the Midgardian world serpent. So those are symbolic. In China, it's also symbolic. So
wait, did you mean to say Jormungandr?
Mm-hmm. It's that I have a Spanish accent, so I cannot pronounce it correctly.
Jormungandr.
So
Once you get there, like the Norwegian accent, it's like the Norwegian accent is much better in speech.
I don't have a Norwegian accent, sir.
I don't either, but I know how to how do you say impersonate
No,
accents.
you're good. So, Jorgemundr is basically the son of Loki, one of the children of Loki, as well as Fenrir and Hel, as well are Loki's children. Um, the story of Loki is very, very interesting. I recommend you all to read it because if I explain it, then Karma's gonna use it in a way where it's gonna weaponize it. But even if I do like explain it, it's quite interesting.
I mean, they're already using Christianity as a weapon, so I mean,
Well, that's true. So Loki
Give me all your money.
had two wives. One of them was a giant. I think it's that she sacrificed her heart or something like that. I don't remember. That part is like so hard to explain it. But Loki did birth the world serpent Fenrir and Hel. And Sleipnir as well. Sleipnir is the eight-legged horse. It's six-legged, it's eight-legged horse. The one that Odin rides. That's the horse with the multiple legs. That's Sleipnir. He basically transformed himself into a mare, and he was trying to run away from the stallion. And you know what happens next. So he birthed Sleipnir, and then he had two other children, which was Narfi and Vali, which are two normal children between him and Sign. So I just gave you the short version. If you want to like look really deep into his story, I recommend you just researching it out. So, because it's a sad story as well, because you guys remember Thor Ragnarok? So they did Ragnarok incorrect. Ragnarok was supposed to occur when Odin freezes the waters in Midgard, where it makes the world serpent uncomfortable, and Jorgemundr lets go of his tail and goes straight to Asgard. Thor fights against Jorgemundr, but then both of them exchange hits to kill each other. And Ragnarok is basically the end of all gods. All the gods fight against each other. Odin gets killed by Fenrir, because Fenrir fucking eats him. Then Loki and Heimdallr fight against each other, and both of them exchange hits, and they kill each other. So, you guys remember Avengers: The Infinity War?
Yeah. What about it?
So you know how Thanos grabs Loki by the throat and breaks his throat?
Okay, what about it?
That's a reference to the actual Norse mythology. Heimdallr grabs Loki by the throat and breaks his throat. So that's actually a reference to that, if nobody noticed that. So, but to the one who is an uneducated Christian, no, Loki's not Satan. His horns are symbolic in the MCU, especially in video games, because in Marvel Rivals, there is a alternative timeline that he is king of Asgard, and then all the banners around Asgard has his horned helmet. So it's symbolic in the MCU. I mean, just the Marvel games in general. But and almost every, not all movies, but in almost all movies he has the horns. That's his thing. That is symbolic for him and on his mythology. There's nothing. He's not a bad guy. He's just complicated. And what
I
his
mean, he's
book
known
said.
for mischief, anyways. So I mean,
Yeah. Now, my user, I made that up because I have an OC named Rain Angel, and I used to write stories between different characters. I would turn them into fan fictions, but I never posted them because I never knew you can post it online. So I had these stacks of books of different stories that I wrote. So I named my OC Rain Angel, the goddess of mischief. Basically, in a timeline where Loki didn't exist. So that's the whole lore about it. I made that up. I made that up when I was 15. So there's nothing wrong with it. So right now I decided to use it because I am rebranding, since Didi kept using my actual name Ugar and tarnish it to the ground, which I had to force myself to retire Ugar Uzuki mask completely. Because of him tarnishing that character that I had.
I considered like changing my name to like Winterfell because everybody knows me as Bill Berry,
Or Snapdragon.
and everybody knows that I was friends with him like twice. Like, in the Rev server, they were giving me crap about it. It's not like I didn't know about.
So
It's about that 12-year-old. I didn't know about it until I stopped being friends with people, and they thought I just knew about the whole thing. It's just no, he lied. He lied to me. He lied to everybody. That's how he's losing so many friends, because his lies are catching up with him.
yeah.
it's not just his lies; it's his past, and he's been exposed numerous times, as we've said more than once. So,
And in these cultists, they know this, but they say it's fake.
but let me ask one thing though too. Goddess, I'm pretty sure that Karma Revenge or whoever it was had a community post saying about how you worship the devil just because you like Loki, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But let me ask you this. How is that worshiping the devil if you just like a character? And not only that, he doesn't even represent the devil just because he has the horns that are symbolic.
Exactly.
They don't even realize it's Christian mythology.
that's what
It
we
is
see,
Christian mythology, not Satanism.
So
Well, the thing is that there are many horned gods.
mhm. this
Well,
this
Loki isn't actually one of them. He's shown as somewhat, only because the helmet or the circlet he has. But like,
Yeah, not actual horns. It's just the symbolic helmet that he wears.
yeah, well, those are not actually horns. Sometimes it's a helmet, sometimes it's a circlet. A circlet is like a crown made of metal that's just around the head.
Yeah.
so the actual
I have a
like,
character design for that on Xenoverse 2.
so the actual mythology, he does have horns protruding out of his head. In the actual
Is it
mythology.
because he's half
He's half
Oh yeah, I'm doing fine,
spirit
Mariah. Don't worry.
and half giant.
Jotun?
So
To be honest with you right now, I am tired AF for walking in the park.
You know who else is a horned god on there? Is one of my favorite Norse gods. His name is Freya, or Frey, the fertility god.
so
His weapon, because the sword broke, is a deer antler. and because he lives and he rules the realm of the elves, I consider him as a horned god. And there have been many depictions and like drawings and paintings of him basically looking like almost like Cernunnos from Celtic mythology. If you don't know who Cernunnos is, he's the
I do know.
of the British Celts.
So a lot of not all, but some Christians will make Satan look like he is this half human, half goat man. That's not how he looks like. What he looks like is just an angel without light. That's just an image because of all the bad things that he's done.
I mean, I think that originally came from like the half goat man Pan, the god.
Yeah.
You know, the instrument
like
that he's named after an instrument, or the
So
instrument is named after him. The reason why is because Christianity did not start in where Jesus resided. It started in Rome, Italy, and then a few years passed by, and the Romans, when they converted to Christianity, tried to destroy a lot of Greek architecture and shrines, and depicted the Greek gods as devils, demons, even though they're the ones that took the religion from Greek, and it's the reason why the Romans are the reason why our planets are named that way, because the names of the planets were their gods, because they were literally Greek gods but made into a Roman way.
Well, I'm gonna end the stream here. So thank
Oh
you.
yeah, I need to go to. I'm hungry.
Go eat
Alright.
something.
Okay, bye.
Bye. So thank you all for joining. I greatly appreciate it. Be strong, be awesome.
Yeah, no problem.
And I'll see you guys next time. Perhaps tomorrow. Also, this Friday I'll be streaming Roblox on YouTube. Just to give it a go. Alright.
Also, to let everybody knows that is aware of my channel, by the way, I just posted another song. So if you guys want to check it out, go right ahead. And no, I'm not trying to self-promote. I'm just saying,
You're
if y'all want.
fine. You're
I know,
fine.
I'm just saying, because it's your stream, okay? I'm
It's
just being
okay,
humble.
you're fine. You're good.
But anyways, you guys have a good day, you have a good night, and as always, Gennaro, go F yourself.
I agree to that. Bye.